I'm going to show you how to calculate simple interest in business math. When money is borrowed, interest is charged for the use of that money for a certain period of time. When that money is paid back, you have to include both the principal and the interest. To calculate the simple interest, you must know the principal, that is the money that you borrowed, the interest rate charged per year, and the time in years. These are the formulas to be used, where I is the simple interest, P is the principal, R is the interest rate per year, T is the time in years, and A is the amount. Let's see this example. A student purchases a new laptop by obtaining a simple interest loan. This high-tech computer costs only $1,500, and the interest rate on the loan is just 12% per year. If the loan is to be paid back in monthly installments over 2 years, let's calculate the amount of interest paid over the 2 years and the total amount to be paid back. So in this case, let's see. P, the principal, $1,500. R is the interest rate per year, 12%. And T, the time in years, is 2. Let's use a calculator for that purpose. We have to click the button to edit the numbers. We enter the principal that we know. We enter the interest rate per year. And finally, we enter the time in years. That's how we calculate the simple interest and the amount. We can change the numbers just to study different cases or different scenarios. We can change the principal, the interest rate per year, the time in years, and the simple interest and the amount are automatically calculated. Thank you for watching.
I'm sick. I'm so sick. Sickities. Can't say that word. Sickities. Student loans. I need a job.
I check my email like, hey, Sally Mae, maybe I ain't got the money.
College students be all like, I'm never gonna pay off these student loans.
Sally Mae need to stop calling me. She ain't a part of my family. She's not invited to no birthdays, no cookout, no graduation. She can come to her funeral.
For 10 cents a day, you can help college graduates pay back their student loans.
Hi, this is Megan. Hello, this is Sally Mae. I think you're breaking up.
This poor, unfortunate soul!
Sally Mae and Fedloan must not be calling him like they're calling me.
And we'll never be royals. Our student loans are killing us. We're gonna die in our own debt.
This year I'd like to give thanks to Sally Mae for giving us all student loans which we can't fucking pay back in my education.
Normal people?
Go!
Me?
Student loans! Oh no, God!
Checking my email.
These guys don't appreciate I'm pro.
So the government shut down. Does that mean I don't have to pay student loans? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so student loan has been calling me again. All I say is get in line, bitch.
I hate student loans. If it wasn't for student loans, I'd be pushing the Benz.
Well, it's just another day being a broke student.
What's this? My student loan has been processed. I just had some In-N-Out and I feel disgusting and obese and I hope I die just because I don't want to pay my student loans.
Adobe. Create like a pro. Paid like a student.
So basically I have to sell my soul. That's great. No big deal.
JP Morgan Chase will stop offering student loans next month because they used to make billions, now they make millions. Where do you get your loans?
Sally Mae be like,
This is what college is like. Money! So much! Student loans,
La la la, scrolling through Instagram. What?
Come here, Jake.
Yeah, good boy.
When paying off loans, they'll cancel them if you die. Good to know.
Student loans is trending on Tumblr. I'm so glad I don't know one of those. Oh, wait.
Paid my first student loan today.
I'm so broke.
Feels bad, man.
I also love talking about student loans. Student loans. Student loans. Student loans.
My reaction when I found out how much I owed in student loans.
Okay, I guess I should check my student loan balance.
For $1 a day for the next 7 years, you can help pay this poor kid's student loans.
Thoughts while applying for student loans. How do I answer that? What does that mean?
Mom! Federal Loans emailed me. Let's read it. Forbearance granted!
Student loans are so stressful.
My name is Val, and I'm here to say that I like to walk the streets. Well, because I gotta pay bills. Mostly student loans.
This takes too damn long.
Come alive with the refreshing taste of Lipton freshly.
Find out.
I put what? You can afford after student loans.
You want to know your dad went?
Student loan interest rates have doubled? Well, looks like I'm becoming a stripper.
Bruh, why is every single light on? Sally Mae. She didn't slaughter my paycheck. I'd have a better car.
I've got a degree and I'm proud.
You still own student loans, bitch.
Student loans! Bye!
Oh my god, I'm graduating.
You are completely screwed.
Oh, I'm well on my way to paying off my loans.
Oh.
So you want me to take out a loan, not even guarantee a job when I graduate, but I gotta pay this money back. Refund checks. All right, sign me up.
Why are you calling me on a Sunday when I'm praying for your money in the name of Jesus?
All these loans keep coming, and I ain't got no money, babe.
I just got a call from Sally Mae. When they start naming they automatic voice machines, she called me like, "Hello, this is Ashley."
Work, eating ramen noodles. It is that these students are living on the edge. Sally Mae being the biggest issue.
Just working on this student debt teaching. Perfect.
When you see Sally Mae calling on your phone, again? Really? You still calling? I ain't got no money for you.
When Sally Mae calls.
Hello, who you look for? She no here, she no here, she no here, she don't live here.
Dark summer evening. Sally Mae wants to know your name. Who will be the next victim?
When I get home from school, I'd be like, oh wait, I'm grown.
Dang it, Sally Mae.
African parents be like, didn't I tell you to spend your money on any girl? Who is Sally Mae? Who is Sally Mae?
Should have became a stripper.
You can find at SallyMae.com.
The best words I've heard all 2013, deferment and forbearance.
I gotta execute a plan to get this loot up in my hand. Sally put a price on my head. It's like $100 grand.
Yes? This is Sam from Sally Mae. What do you want? You're late on your payments. Dial someone else, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some change.
I can pay for college.
This is what democracy looks like. This is you can hide my Sally Mae. You can.
Don't you hate it when loan companies be like, you can do it in your underwear? Yeah, because the first thing I think about when I'm getting money is, man, why can't I do this naked in my underwear?
Are you a bank? Because you need to leave me alone. But actually, please go. I don't.
You know you're broke when you have your little sister borrow you money so you can pay your rent. Thanks, Tasha.
Feeling mixed emotions at the moment. I think I'm getting a cold. But my student loan comes in an hour. Money.
It's a place that can lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it.
Normal dad's on your birthday.
Happy birthday!
My dad.
You paid your loan?
What, you need some money? I don't have any now.
I'll get your money. I swear, I'll get you the money.
Black man can't get along looking like this.
Ah, that's better.
How you gonna call yourself the loan man?
Clearly.
You can't even get yourself a car loan.
Gary, this is sure, in the army.
Petty, yeah.
Bust out your chest.
Hey guys, it's MJ, the student actuary, and we're going to be looking at Chapter 9, which is Loan Schedules in Subject CT1. And how we want to just start this off is we want to realize that there's two ways to calculate loans. The one is prospectively and the other is retrospectively. So prospectively means that you take all the future values and you discount them to get the present value. So imagine if you see a timeline over here, prospectively means you calculate the value in the beginning at time 0. Alternatively, you can calculate your loan retrospectively, which means calculating it right at the end of the timeline. And to do that, you accumulate the value of the loan, and then you subtract all the accumulated values of the payments made to date. And what I mean by accumulation means it will have that interest component we built onto it. So to give a quick example on how this all works, let's say we have a loan of £50,000 with level monthly payments in arrears, and we're going to be doing this for 20 years. Our interest rate is 4% effectively. Our monthly payments, we're using the prospective method, is we look at the value at the beginning, times 0. We have 50,000 of our loan here, and remember from my previous chapter on the equation of value, we equal this to 12 times our monthly payments, and we use the annuity function which calculates the monthly payments. We then subtract the two, and we will not subtract, we take this and we divide it by the 50,000, and that gives us our monthly payment. Now we can use the retrospective method to calculate the amount outstanding at the end of the 11th year, and what we're doing here is we're accumulating the payments, and we're working it out to see that after the 11th year we've still got £27,000 and a few other. And very quick example, I went through it very quickly. If you feel free to pause the video and just go through it yourself. I do want to move on to interest and capital, because what we're going to find is every loan payment comprises of an interest component and a capital component. And it's very interesting when you draw the size of these amounts on a graph, you'll see that it forms a pattern. Your interest payment starts off very, very small in the beginning and becomes a very large chunk of your payment at the end, whereas your capital is the opposite way around. Or no, sorry, I lie. The capital component is very small in the beginning and becomes very large at the end, whereas the interest component is very large in the beginning and becomes very small at the end. That's because the first payment you make is basically covering off interest, and just a little bit of it is taking away the capital. And then your next payment, it has slightly less interest because there's been a capital shave, which gives you more to shave the capital off again. So let's see how you can calculate this. So if you want to know what are the different components of each payment, you want to calculate your outstanding loan immediately after the previous payment. Okay, then you can calculate the interest component by just multiplying it by the effective interest rate. And then you can calculate the capital by taking that interest component and subtracting it from the payment, and that will give you the capital component. So I've got another little example here. Feel free to pause, read through and go through it yourself, but it's just a follow on from that previous one on how I've taken the components and I've separated them. If you want to calculate the interest and capital elements on a series of payments, then what you can do to get the capital is you calculate the capital repaid by using the following formula. The loan outstanding before the payment minus the loan outstanding after the payment. And to calculate the interest, you take total payments made minus total capital repaid, and that residual would be the interest. Again, feel free to pause the video and check out the little example that I've gone through. A nice way to get your head around this whole loan schedule is to actually draw up this grid. You can see that my loan starts here. This is my repayment, this is my interest component, this is my capital component, and you can see how the capital component is increasing and the interest component decreases, like I mentioned before. And you can see these two values make this value here, this value is that value minus that value, and you want to just go through it and you'll see it all makes intuitive sense. And yeah, that's just finishing off the example. You can pause and work through that yourself. Then there is this other thing, flat rate of interest. It's just a very simple type of interest. I don't even think it's examined in the course anymore. so I'm not going to spend too much time going into it. But it's basically something that companies use when they sell stuff. They would quote this annual percentage rate, and this is just a formula to convert it back into an effective rate. But yeah, that is loan schedules. If I went through anything too quickly, please let me know in the comment section and I will give a better explanation there. Thanks so much guys for watching, and I'm going to make chapter 10, which will be on project appraisals right now as well. So stay tuned. Cheers guys.